I'm wearing sunglasses so you can't tell what I'm thinking, but I'll give you a hint. It's not the color blue. It's the color blue. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've always wanted to overemphasize the back. Hi, my name is Jude, otherwise known as Judasaurus on the interwebs, and I've recently accrued 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much to everyone involved. It was really a team effort, and I really appreciate you, and all of you are super cool. I've also recently hit the milestone of 200,000 K on TikTok. Woo! Can we edit in a bunch of people, or like just like me on like voiceover going woo? Okay, thanks. I'm editing this.
Woo,
oh
like
my God, he's
woo.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
So I am having a little bit of a celebration moment with an Ask Me Anything. I am going to be going through on my iPad. I got it for Christmas. So I'm going to read them, answer them, and a secret third option that is to be revealed later. It won't be revealed later. Okay, so first we're going to do the ones that were on my Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, you can. Favorite time of day? 4:27 p.m. What inspires your unique sense of creativity? Getting bullied by Mormons. I don't know, I've always had like an out there sense of self. Humor has always been something that's helped me in my life, and so I've really just cultivated this for a very long time. It really helps whenever you're getting bullied by Mormons. That one was not a joke. If you want to hear that story, let me know. Are story times taboo? I want to do a story time. That's just stand-up comedy. How did you come up with your little end of your video jingle? So this is a really funny story. I had a dream one night, and then I wrote it down the next morning. I don't think you can say you're unfamous anymore. I really don't see myself retiring the unfamous part of my outro anytime soon. I'm very lucky to have gained a sort of a cult following, but I don't really classify the comedy and stuff that I do to be one of like a famous person. Yeah, I'm trying to give something, feels like, you know, your best friend who's giving you all the dirt at like a Chili's, you know? That's the type of vibe that I want to provide. That is more akin with the unfamous side than like funniest infamous person or funniest famous person. So no matter how many like followers I get, I don't see myself retiring that part, because that's really the mission statement, is I want to give you like a nice little gab session, want to give you a sense of escape, all that. Kim asks, Letterboxd top 4. This is my favorite question so far. Sorry. My top 4 favorite movies. Number 1, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is a better film than the first. And if you disagree with me, please comment so that way I can get paid 2 cents. I'm gonna say Alien. Alien is my favorite movie of all time. I love Sigourney Weaver in Alien. I could talk about like the symbolism of that movie and like the H.R. Geiger designs for a long time. I'm a very big fan of horror. Escape Room 2 Tournament of Champions. Sorry, that's my my 21st birthday balloon that's been slightly degrading for the past month. It has a mind of its own. Oh, Scream. Okay, so Alien, Scream, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and Escape Room 2 Tournament of Champions. For right now, in this moment, at 9:40 p.m., that's my favorite. If you were a type of industrial factory machine, what type would you be? I like this question. I like whenever they're, you know, outside the beaten path. Say a jelly press or whatever they're called. It's that thing that it dips into paint and then puts it on like a plate, or like it's basically, it transfers designs on one thing onto another in the conveyor belt thing. What is conveyor belt? Industry line, working line, conveyor belt line, working. You can tell that I'm a TikToker.
I was talking about an assembly line.
Can you do a backflip? Also love your content. Okay, bye. No. I can't do a backflip, but I can extend kindness. I have a kind heart. What encouraged you to start posting the skits that you do? I really do have to give it up to 2 people in particular. 1, my mom. And then 2, my friend Taylor, who kept on telling me over and over again that my sense of humor should be famous. Like, she kept on using the words like, you should be famous. And so thank you, Taylor. This is your fault. I started posting on my personal account, and then that didn't really like work. And so I made a separate account for, you know, Judasaurus, all that stuff. I made the name because I used to love dinosaurs, and I was like, okay, I just need like, you know, a nice, clean username that's like recognizable. And so I was like, Judasaurus, boom. There's flies in my room. Sorry about it. Not all of us can hire the exterminator. Oh, girl, there's two of you? Who's your favorite Winx fairy? I love this question. So, wait, let me get him. I used to love Winx Club. I still love it. Anyway, so this is Flora. This is Blue Mix Flora. She's a diva. I love her very much. I think Stella's back here too. You can use this for a reaction image. Anyway, so my favorite Winx fairy is neither of them. My favorite Winx fairy is Musa. So down. I love Musa. Musa is my favorite. I love Musa so much. She had the perfect balance of sass, cool power, cool outfits, and general just nice character to watch. I really enjoyed her. Also, there's a clip of her in her Believix form where she's going crazy on a dance floor that I use every day. I love it so much. How are you so gorgeous? I don't know. I probably use your secret because all of the people who watch this are gorgeous and incredible. What's your favorite shirt you own? This is hard. Out of the 4 that I own, I'm gonna have to say, if you're familiar with the movie Clue, there is a scene that I quote to my friends all the time where she's talking about how she murdered someone, and she goes, I hated her so much. Flames on the side of my face. You can look it up. But my friend for Christmas one year got me a shirt that looked like that, and that was very kind of them. At what level of fame would you consider yourself famous? I do have a couple of prerequisites. A, I have to be famous enough that I have to go on Raya. B, I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna walk a red carpet. C, I'm gonna have to be invited to a podcast. D, another creator has to reach out to me and be like, do you want to collab? Because I'm shy and introverted. Like, I'm sorry. I'm scared of people, and I don't want to bother anyone. Can I add a new, cooler letter to the alphabet? I'll work on it. How do I get rid of a sinus headache? Courage and the will to try. If I could ride any extinct or fictional animal, what would it be? I'm gonna say Quetzalcoatl. Bet you don't know what a Quetzalcoatl is. It's a snake with wings. Ow! Either a Quetzalcoatl or, if you want a easier one, Cerberus from Greek mythology. He seems like a cool guy. One of these just says hello, and to whoever said that, hi. I hope you're having a lovely day. What's my deepest, darkest secret? I used to have a frog, and his name was John. Now you know. What's my favorite type of wood? Acacia. Do I prefer the www part or .com of a URL more? This is hard. I think that I enjoy www. What's my favorite video that I've ever made? This is really hard, but I think my favorite video that I have ever created is a skit that I made like way back in like December, I think, that was called Chef's Kiss. It was basically the phrase chef's kiss whenever you're talking about food that's good, but someone misunderstands that saying and thinks that the chefs kissed over their food. I also really like Gerald the Dolphin. That one, there was like a news story that a guy was kidnapped by a bunch of dolphins, and one of them was named Gerald. And I did a kind of Weekend Update spoof kind of that, and I really enjoyed that one. I did this bit where I'm playing a dolphin, but he was kind of like an evil frat guy. I did a fake cigarette, and I held it up to my mouth, and then whenever I did it away, I was like exhaling. I don't know how cigarettes work. Whenever I was exhaling, a dolphin noise came out. I'll put it in here. It's my favorite thing. I really, really enjoy that one. Why did you start making skits? Because I could. I have so many ideas in this little coconut head that I got that I can't not share them. Share! Whoa! Would you consider voice acting? Yes. If RuPaul turned into a pineapple and started floating away, what would you do? I call someone with a ladder. How old am I? I'm 21 years old of the making of this video. Do you have any stage door lore? Yes. That's for a different video, though. For those who don't know, it's a theater camp. I went to theater camp, sue me. If you were a fruit, what would you be and why? I think that I would be a papaya. Yeah. And you can't prove anything. You don't even know if I actually think I am a papaya. No one does. Anyway, I don't know. Strawberry? I think I kind of give strawberry vibes. Low-key? What do you think? What fruit am I? What's your hobby outside of videos? Nothing. This is the only thing I do. I like drawing, I like singing, I like acting, and I love... No, that's it. And I also like video games, because, you know, I had to have at least some masculine traits. What pushes you to make the videos that you do? Like, what sparks them? It's really a lot of the people that are in my life. I'm really inspired by the people that I have in my life. Everyone that I know is hilarious and so artistically intelligent that it really inspires me. How do you come up with your videos, like, genuinely? Notes app. My notes app is crazy. What's my coffee order? This is the most terrifying question ever. Have you ever been asked what's your coffee order by someone that you're not close with, and then you are like scared that they're gonna get you a coffee? I really am not the biggest coffee drinker. I do enjoy a blended coffee though, like a Golden Eagle Freeze from a Dutch Bros, a Frappuccino, stuff like that. I really am kind of a wimp whenever it comes to that, but if not, then just like, you know, iced coffee. Iced coffee with milk, creamer, maybe cinnamon. Opinions on giant millipedes. You know what? Yes! Come on through, giant millipedes. Do you think you'll ever do prank call videos in the future? Let's do it right now. Bring, bring. I'm calling you specifically. Hello? Say something back. Is your refrigerator running? Cool. You just got pranked. Am I a dinosaur? And if I am, why am I not extinct yet? So, funny story about this. I found this out the other day that the Judosaur is a actual real dinosaur genus class. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm an internet personality. So I looked it up the other day, and the Judosaurus is a real thing, but no one took the name. So if I get sued for the Judosaurus name by the science community of dinosaurs like Patagonia, I'm sorry, and let's work on a dialogue. Also, to answer the why am I not extinct yet question, so I actually had a meteor shield during the dinosaur times. Am I gay? Are you? Did I find this question humorous? Yes. Would I rather have super speed or flight? I'd rather have world peace. Honestly, flight. Like today, I was at work and I had that main character moment where I looked outside and there were birds flying and I was like, wouldn't it be nice to be a bird in the wind? Wouldn't it be nice to just be a bird flying on the breeze, eating seeds? Oh. Rhyming, couplet, clock it, crank it. Do you own glasses? Yes, I do. What is your favorite dinosaur? Okay, this is a really lovely question. So, imagine, Triceratops? No. T-Rex? There's a diva in the dinosaur world that has all of the fierceness of the T-Rexosaurus and all of the protective nature of the Triceratops. So the Ankylosaurus is my favorite. I love Miss Ankylosaurus. She has like a little beak. She's like a helmet with spikes. She's like a dome shell with spikes. And she has a mace tail, a spiky tail with spikes. She's a diva and she is a woman. How did you come up with your outro? It's really catchy and it's been stuck in my head the past week. Thank you so much for your question. I came up with it after a dream. I woke up one night and I was like, wait, my username is Judosaurus. And you want to know what rhymes with Judosaurus? Humorous. Humorous. And so I'm very glad that I made that. Because after I started my outro, I really started to see a lot more success with people like being able to resonate with my content. And so I'm very glad that people like the silly outro. Because really, like, and some people get mad at the outro because they're like, why is there an outro here? Have whimsy, have fun, and if anyone tries to tear down your whimsy, I don't know, give them like a high five, and then like look like this, like, huh, like high five them going like, yeah, like you just did something. How does one become a Judosaurus? Now this is a really good question, so you're gonna go to the left, to the right, to the up, to the down, to the right, to the left, to the up, to the down, to the left, to the right, and then you'll find it. What is a potato to you? I'm gonna say a vegetable, but who knows? They could be hiding it from us. It? What's it? We don't know. It? The clown? It? Fun story, for anytime that I'm making like a horizontal video like this, my phone is balanced on a copy of Stephen King's It. If I had to be a fish, which fish would I be? Well, now this is a hard question. I'm gonna say a remora because I loved wild kratts. What's my snap? You're not getting that. Is water wet? No. I don't think it is. What's my favorite thing I ever got for Christmas? Skylander Swap Force containing a Wii U. Hello, Jude. I'm a follower of yours for a while. Hello. And you might remember me for making you fan art. Yes, it was gorgeous. Thank you so much. I just want to ask you one thing. If you had to describe your content in one word, what would it be? I'm gonna say crazy. I'm trying to think of like an actual like accurate word to describe my content. I think it would be absurdist. I am a very big theater nerd, and I really enjoy a piece or like a short form piece that really throws what you think your expectations are. What? I do have a point though. I would say that the word that describes my content is absurdist because I really try to play with what your expectation is going into, you know, a video. Like, I say one thing and then something comes out of left field that, you know, it's shocking, but it is still funny. So I'm gonna say absurdist, and if that makes me snobby and snotty, then grab the Mucidex, honey. Yeah, that's right. I have chapstick. Betcha thought that I didn't have chapstick now, did ya? Yeah, and guess what? It's snow cone flavor. Sorry, I got like vaguely hostile for a second. I hope you have a lovely day today. And now for the final question. Hold on. It was an Instagram DM because the form was not working for this person, but this like made me laugh so much. So the question states, hi, how do I come out to my bald science teacher as bisexual? And you know what? Thank you so much for giving me that context, because so many people, whenever they're asking me how to come out to their science teacher, don't give me enough, you know, like material to work with. So you're coming out as bi, Latin root of bi, two. So I don't know Latin roots. Again, I'm an internet personality right now, and that is generous. Anyway, so you're going to grab 2 wigs, you're going to sew them, and then put them on your head. You're going to go the entire class period wearing 2 obvious wigs. And then you're going to walk up to your science teacher, him, her, they, whoever it may be. And you're going to go up to your bald science teacher, and you're going to say, guess what? I have something to get off my chest. Or head. And then you're going to rip open, you're going to grab like at the seam of where the wigs are sewed, and you're going to rip them apart, and then you're going to twirl them and say, I'm bisexual, and you're going to throw them behind you, and you're going to say, what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Mr. Science Person? But, you know, don't actually do that, but if you were looking for a way to do it, that is what I would do personally. And those are all of the questions. Thank you all so much for joining me. No, but seriously, I am so super grateful to everyone who's ever tuned in for even like 5 seconds. I hope that you enjoy my content and that, you know, it makes you laugh or, you know, just gives you like a nice little break in your day. But I am so excited to continue making content and continue hopefully making you laugh. So here's to many more. And many more. If you found that video humorous, follow the funniest and famous person, Judosaurus.